Kia ora, church family. Today I have the privilege of being at the Manawatu Regional down here in Palmerston North, and the theme that they've set is being born again. In fact, it's organised by the youth, and so I thought we'd have some of the youth part of this interview today. But this is Kofi. You're the chaplain at Longburn College.
Correct.
Done a fantastic job there, and you took a wonderful Sabbath school lesson about being born again. And so I thought, instead of me asking you the questions, I'd get the young people to ask the question. But can you introduce the students that you have with us today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have with us 3 of our boarding students from LAC. We have Charmaine, Ashton, and Malika. So to get us started, Charmaine, what was your question for me about being born again?
My question is, what does it mean to be born again?
So being born again, much like being born the first time, it's a new start to life. So the idea being that when we are born originally, we have a bit of a tendency towards bad things, but that through God we can be born again, and we can be born of the Spirit, where God's Spirit then takes the lead and we are given a new lease on life where God is at the focus. And Ashton, you're up next.
My question is, what's your personal experience with being born again?
So funny enough, I was baptized when I was about 12 years old, but it wasn't until a few years later that I really truly surrendered my life to God. And it was about God coming inside and kind of cleaning me up, changing me from the inside out. So changing my interests, changing the things that I wanted to do, changing the way I wanted to treat people, the way I wanted to speak to people, and yeah, really changing me from the inside out. And Malika?
How is Jesus a part of being born again?
That's a great question. Jesus is at the center of it all. He is the one who even gives you the desire to be born again. It's his love chasing you that gives you the ability to be born again, to walk a new life, to live a life that's pleasing to God. He's at the center of everything.
Well, thank you very much, Kofi. Really appreciate that. And you know what? I was a student at Longburn a long time ago, and it was at Longburn that I had my born again experience.
Wow.
And it changed my life.
Amen.
I've never got over it. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
So I highly recommend Jesus to everybody.
To everybody.
And pray that anyone who's watching this video will have that experience of being born again with Jesus and be ready for his coming.
Amen.
Thanks, Kofi, and thank you, students. This is awesome. God
Thanks,
bless you all.